text on a black background reads Thriving with Vision Loss with special guest Nate Stockton of the Mendenhall Experiment with an eleVIVO logo in the bottom right corner of the screen. This is a Zoom-style interview shown in single view with each speaker filling the frame when they talk. Michelle has chin-length brown hair, a purple headband, and purple polo, seated in front of wooden louvered doors. Nate has long light brown hair, a short gray beard, a black polo, and white earbuds, seated in a home living space. Most people think of vision loss as one thing to deal with. Today's guest has been navigating vision loss and hearing loss his whole life. And honestly, the way he lives, you're going to want to hear this. Welcome to Thriving with Vision Loss, presented by eleVIVO. I'm Michelle, and I'm so happy today to introduce you to Nate Stockton. Nate's 46. Hi. And Nate's 46, and he lives in Southern California. He's a musician, a blogger, a swimmer, and more importantly, a husband and dad too. He has Usher Syndrome, which affects both hearing and vision. And he's been navigating this his whole life with a whole lot of grace and a whole lot of heart. Nate, thank you so much for being here. I've so been looking forward to this one.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
This is going to be a blast. So I want to start here because it's so important. You're the proud dad of 2 kids. What's it like to be a dad while you're working through all of this with your vision and your hearing loss, plus music? What does that look like with your family?
I'd like to say it's like being a dad, for a normal person, but I don't know. I'm sure our family's a little bit outside of the norm. Um, it's hard to hear them sometimes. It's hard to see them sometimes. Sometimes I accidentally hit them if I exuberantly, uh, celebrate something and they happen to be close to me. My hands go up and
Small
accidentally hit
details.
them.
Small details.
Small detail. Absolutely.
Kids are kind of feral, just trying to get them herded and rounded up and doing what they're supposed to do. I don't know how
Right.
I'd be able to do it without being able to see and hear the little buggers.
I Yeah. Sometimes it's a relief if they're being really loud or something, or
Uh-huh.
but for the most part, it's okay. You know, um, they're both adults now, so somehow they survived having me as a dad, and they're both really good kids, really smart. I'm proud of them.
That's
Um,
good.
yeah,
That's good. I mean, that's the most important part about being a parent is watching them grow up and seeing them become real functioning adults.
yeah, yeah. Been a pleasure. They're
So,
both really funny.
aren't they all? Oh my God. I have stories, but we won't go there. So along the way, as your vision decreased, did you get help learning to live with less and less vision, or did you kind of do it on your own and wing it?
I kind of learned how to do it on my own. I didn't get an official diagnosis until about like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the type of progressive vision loss I have with Usher syndrome, it starts when you're in your mid-teens. And I didn't realize my vision was as bad as it was until my mid-30s. So the whole time I was kind of roughing it. Uh,
It kind of fades, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute.
yeah, yeah. Looking back on time, um, the signs were there all along,
Hmm.
and that's kind of what my blog's about. It's called "Connecting the Dots," and the what I write about is just experiences from my past, being a kid, being a Boy Scout, being a swimmer. Um, Things happened back then that, looking back on it now, it's like, oh my God.
Hmm.
I was really starting to go before I even knew it. Right. One summer, I could navigate by night. Like the North Star is there. I can just follow it. Like I know where north is. The next summer, it's just a blanket of blackness. Like I don't see anything in the sky. So,
It's amazing
uh,
how cloudy it is every single day.
what's
And there's no
that?
star. I said, it's amazing how cloudy it was every single day, and there was no stars. What's
I
going
know,
on?
right?
You can
Like
see
where'd they all go?
exactly.
So, can you tell us about Usher syndrome and kind of what it is and how it affects you?
Yeah, Usher syndrome is a basically a genetic I don't know if mutation is the word or it's a um
Issue.
issue, sure. Yeah. It's a genetic issue that affects your hearing and your sight.
Hmm.
I have type 2, which means I was hearing impaired from birth,
Hmm.
and in my adolescence or teenage years, my vision started to go. And the way the vision is for me right now, I have like a little bit less than 30 degree of peripheral vision in
Hmm.
both eyes. So I kind of this is like the edge of my vision this way and the edge of my vision this way. Um, so
So
inside
tell
that
me really
circle is what
quick.
I see. So if I'm looking at something, that's what I see. If I'm not looking at it, I don't see it.
Got
And
it.
I also have night blindness. So any kind of lighting issues will affect me.
Hmm.
Um, if it's sunny out and I'm outside, and then I come back inside, like my house or whatever, it's really dark for me, and it takes me like a minute or two more than it should for my eyesight to, slowly adjust back to normal,
Now, does
even
that
if
affect you
it's
on
still kind of
stage?
dark.
Does
What's
that
that?
affect you on stage when you're playing bass?
Yeah, because like when we set up and do our sound check and stuff, the house lights will be on. But
Hmm.
when we actually play, they'll turn all the lights off, because it's a show
Hmm.
and it's very hard to see. But thankfully, I've been playing music a little bit long enough where I,
Hmm.
kind of know where my fingers and stuff need to be, where I need to be.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, beating
still have
people
no idea
upside.
where the mic's supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be in front of me, but I tend to move around a lot when I
Mhm.
play. And I also do backup vocals once in a while.
Oh, cool.
I guess I like it, but um, at least once a show, I will bump my head into the mic.
Oh, details. Detail.
Yeah,
Nobody notices those.
I'm.
And knowing some of my musician friends who actually are sighted, they
Mhm.
do that too. I have friends that were Irish, they're Irish musicians, and I have had one kick another one in the head doing high kicks. Oops.
Well, that has happened during our shows too. I'm not involved in that part, but it has happened.
Small details, part of the show.
Sure,
Part of
exactly.
the show. All right.
Yeah,
So, who is the Usher Syndrome Society? I think a lot of the people watching may not know that that community exists. What is it?
I didn't even know it existed. Um, the Usher Syndrome Society is a charity started by a family out in the Massachusetts, I believe, and they're a charity that's around centered around raising money for a cure using like the arts
Mhm.
and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Um, they're really cool. I'm very happy I found them
Hmm.
because I'm a musician and it the way my band or what my band is about, which is we're about disability awareness, disability empowerment, and that seemed to align with their mission, the Usher Syndrome Society. So I'm very happy I found them. I'm writing a blog for them. Uh, I'm also, I don't know why I said yes to this, but I'm doing a swim in October from Alcatraz Island to uh, the San Francisco harbor.
You're braver than I am. That
I
water out there is cold
so I hear, but
and
I like
sharks
the
and
cold.
things like that. Oh my. You guys are a different breed. That's
I guess.
that's wow. But when you do it, let us all know and we'll definitely do like a little special update about, about you and your swim. That just sounds incredible. I,
And
how'd you ever think that that was a good idea?
it wasn't my idea, actually. They asked me if I was down to do it, and I was like, I do like swimming. I've always, in the back of my head, wondered if I could do that. Swim from Alcatraz to, the shore.
Oh,
And the opportunity just presented itself, and I said yes.
so are you training for it?
Yes, yes. Right now I'm going to the local pool where I
Mhm.
started, or I didn't start there, but that's where I swam in high school, and it's right down the street. So slowly but surely, I'm warming up to it, building up stamina and stuff.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause that is
October is a few months away.
yeah, that's a long, cold swim, especially in October.
Yes.
Wow. Like I said,
Apparently, we're supposed to wear dry suits, but I'm
that's
not sure if I
good.
will.
Oh man. Oh man, you are a better person than I am. So I have to tell you, I am a huge music fan. I have a huge range in tastes. I love Alice in Chains. I love Tool. I love Korn. Classless Act are my boys. Def Leppard. I listen to Irish music, all sorts of things. I mean, I think we say that my playlist definitely has episodes where it jumps from thing to thing and you wonder, whiplash. But anyway, I could talk about music all day. I've listened to some Mendenhall Experiment and I
Yeah,
really, really like it. I love the song Seize the Day and I love Nothing Comes Easy. Those have made regular rotation now on my playlist.
awesome.
Those are
Those are my
great
favorites too.
songs. Those are amazing songs. Anybody out there who likes music, you need to listen to these dudes because they're really good. So now I want to see this bass with the tactile tape on it, and I want to hear you play some. So let's see
Okay.
what you got.
All right. I'm not plugged in. I don't know how much you're gonna hear, but this is my bass, the lefty bass, because I'm blind and deaf. Like, might as well be lefty too.
Now, why not?
But
Left-handed means talented.
so when they turn off the light, at least I have this tactile tape on the back.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool.
I just kind of I tape it where the dots would be,
Mm-hmm.
and that way, I kind of know where I am.
White text on a black background reads Mendenhall Experiment Seize the Day at Warped Festival 2016. We then cut to a live outdoor stage where Nate is on the side of the stage closest to the camera, headbanging and working his bass. Quick cut to the singer and guitarist at the front of the stage with a massive festival crowd stretching out before them. Oh, wow. You need to tell me when you come east because you guys are great.
So what music do you love to play the most?
What music do I love to play the most? Um, Anything that reminds me of like late '90s, like grungy uh style songs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always a sucker for ballads, like the slower, rhythmic, uh, heartstring tugging type
Yeah.
music. I've always had a special spot in my heart for that.
Yeah. Song recommendation. It's a song called Circles. It's by Classless Act. I use it at the end of my videos, but listen to it. It's an incredible song and it's ballady with just a little bit of a rock edge to it, and it's lovely.
Right
But
on.
written by my buddy Derek Day. Shout out
Cool.
to old Derek.
Woo woo.
Woohoo. Yeah, exactly. So navigating hearing and vision loss at the same time while you're playing, how does that affect you? How does that work?
When I'm playing,
Yeah.
um, well, uh, when I am not playing, I'm sorry, I have these in. These are my hearing aids.
Okay.
They're kind of small, but anyway, when I'm not playing or
When you are playing. So
when
how
I
does that
am
work?
playing, I take them out. I take them out when I'm taking a shower or when I'm sleeping, and also when I'm playing music because it's so loud on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It can be kind of overwhelming for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just, too much sound can be a bad thing too,
Mm-hmm.
especially
It
when
gets muddy.
what's that?
It gets muddy.
It gets very muddy or just distracting.
Yeah,
Because
that
all I
makes it
want to
hard.
hear is my band right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't need
You,
to hear like the hum of the air conditioner or
yeah.
somebody's conversation in the back row or something. Like I need to hear what's going on stage, at
Yeah.
least for then.
So do you use monitors or do you use in-ears?
We use monitors.
Mm-hmm.
Some shows we don't even get monitors, and it's just like the sound guy or somebody with us will sit in the back and
Mm-hmm.
tell us all what we need to turn up and stuff. I never
Mm-hmm.
hear them, of course, but
Yeah,
um, the message gets across to me. And
it's
turn your
simple.
bass up. It's usually down.
Yeah.
Turn your bass down.
Well, that's kind of the way it is, isn't it? They don't, for some reason, they don't want to hear the bass player. I like the bass players.
Eh, it's
My,
fine.
yeah, my friend
I
Franco
don't hear it
Gravante
anyway,
plays
no
a
matter what I do.
yeah, my friend Franco Gravante plays a mean bass, and I love Geddy Lee. I really
Mhm.
do. So I'm pretty with bass players and drummers make me happy.
Yeah,
Don't tell my
we keep
guitar
the
player friends, but
we
that's
keep the rhythm going.
exactly.
When
You run the
you
song.
nod your head and stomp your feet and you hum to yourself,
Yep.
that's usually the bass rhythm you're doing.
Yep, you run the song.
What's
You
that?
do. I said you run the song.
That's right.
So
Me
that's
and the drummer.
all hail the rhythm section.
Yes.
But anyway, so this is my favorite question to ask.
Okay.
Everybody I interview, I ask this. What makes your heart sing?
What makes my heart
What
sing?
brings you joy?
Hmm. What brings me joy? Just being around people I love.
Hmm.
Uh, is always a good thing. Being able to play music or play my bass or whatever um, by myself without my hearing aids in, it's very freeing. And, you know, I, there's an inner peace that I get from that I haven't been able to replicate anywhere else.
Hmm.
Um, I don't need much. I just need, peace and quiet.
Your family and your base,
Yeah, pretty
and life is
much.
good. That is actually that's a wonderful thing. Is music is my kind of centering thing. If something's going on and my brain's all over the place, if I can just sit and listen to music for a little
Mhm.
while, it brings everything I guess into clarity.
Yeah.
It
And
really
I have an advantage over most people. Uh, I can turn the world off if I need to or want to. I just turn my hearing aids off, take them out, and I'm in this quiet serenity.
that really
Uh,
is an advantage. You're right.
it
'Cause there are some
is.
days I'd like to be able to do that.
Sure.
There's always lots of things going on in my world and in my head. I'm like a gerbil on acid.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are watching this work inside like agencies and organizations and things that help people, and
Hmm.
serve people with vision loss and hearing loss and Usher syndrome. And that's why we exist to kind of connect, those organizations and people to resources to help them do their work better. What would you wish that they understood about what it's like to navigate what you navigate every single day?
Um, what is it like for me to navigate every day? Um,
Well, what do you wish that they knew? Because a lot of times those organizations, there's so much bureaucracy and just fluff and crud around it that they lose sight of the people.
they do. I recently went on disability,
Hmm.
like, from work and stuff, and A, unfortunately, my doctor wouldn't fill out my medical certification like online. So I had to order. my forms to be delivered through mail, and then I had to physically fill out the form by hand.
Oh
And these
God.
forms are very hard for me to read. I'm
Yeah.
sure many people with low vision problems struggle with reading, forms and stuff. I had to literally um, sit over my form with one of these
Oh my God.
and fill it out like this, just so I could get through it.
Mhm. It seems like they make disability so hard for people to get who really need it.
Yeah,
It's like if you can't see,
right.
I have a friend that I've been helping go through that process.
Hmm.
Dude can't see. Dude's in a wheelchair.
Right,
You know, Dude can't drive. Let's make it harder on him instead of just making it simple.
right. They say they're all about accessibility and stuff, but they don't think about actually being able to access their services.
Yeah,
It's kind of mind-boggling.
it really is. I mean, I've seen that a lot. And, dealing with, I'm also the data person at eleVIVO, so I collect a lot of the data.
Hmm.
And some of those government websites trying to navigate through and figure out how they work,
Hmm.
I'm cited and I have trouble with it. How the heck is somebody who's blind going to do it?
Yeah,
It's nuts. I
I,
agree.
it really is. Thankfully,
It,
I have people around me that can help me. Like if I'm struggling with reading something, hey, what does that say?
yeah, but still, it's just, I wish that it's not that hard to make things accessible. It's just a
Right.
matter of thinking about it,
Hmm.
and I think that's probably a huge part of it, unfortunately.
For
Now,
sure.
if you were talking to someone right now that was, had Usher syndrome and is starting to have the problems that you've experienced through your life, what would you want them to hear from you? What would you want them to know?
If they're just starting out,
Yeah.
um, just hang in there. It's you're gonna be okay. There's there's gonna be some things uh that are gonna take some getting used to. Like spatial awareness. Your spatial awareness is gonna be very different from what it was when you were a kid. Um, just be careful. Just, look before you walk. I
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Oh, for sure. Um, I'm still trying to remember that. Um, I have to turn my head to look, to the side or whatever instead of my eyes. That just doesn't work for me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
I have
still tripping over stuff.
Yeah. I have a friend, Sam Atwood. He's a comedian,
Hmm.
and now he's actually had both eyes removed now. But when he was losing his vision, he said that he never used a blind cane before until
Hmm.
he tried to go jogging one day and ran face first into a couple of poles. And
Oh
then
my
decided
God.
that maybe he should bring a cane.
And
Like,
I
dude.
I started using a blind cane too.
Mm-hmm.
And I first show on a our first show on tour, a couple tours back, was in Vegas, and I was walking down the street using my blind cane. It's like 4 in the morning, and somehow I missed a street pole with the
Oops.
cane and stepped forward and still missed it and walked right into a pole, like
Oh,
like that, full
oh,
speed too.
oh, ouch.
It hurt a little bit or a
A
lot,
little? Yeah. Oh, so the headache the next morning wasn't from the hangover, it was from walking face first into the pole.
right?
Oh my God, from the
Woke
concussion.
me up, that's for sure. Not that I was sleepy.
I bet. Oh my God. Yeah, that's wild. So when is Mendenhall Experiment going out on tour again?
Hopefully very soon. I don't know right at the moment. I know we have some shows coming up in California and stuff like that. We're working on joining the festival circuit over the summer and
Oh,
next
cool.
year.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes.
That would be
Right
awesome.
now we are writing songs for the next album.
Oh, cool. I can't
So that's
wait to hear
basically
it.
where our focus is at right now.
That's
Uh,
and that's such a long process.
it really is.
My friends with classless have, I think they've written their album 3 times now and trashed it, said it's not
Hmm.
good enough. And I think
Yeah.
they finally have it where they want it.
Hmm.
And they're going to be releasing very soon. I'm just not sure when, because nobody's talking.
Hmm.
I even tried bribery. Nothing. It's like, come on, guys. Yeah, I've been texting Derek, poking him and bugging him though. Like, hey, yo, when's the album coming out? Soon, soon,
Yeah, soon.
soon.
When it's done, basically.
It's like soon. It's done and soon. And it's like, well,
Hmm.
what is that supposed to mean? And of
Well,
course,
there's different versions of done.
yeah,
There's we just finished in the recording studio. We're
yeah,
done,
and
but then it goes to
post-production.
the producer and the engineer, and they have to
Yeah,
mix it down and stuff.
they're actually done with that stuff now. I think the final mix is done. It's
Right.
just
But then
what
there's
they've done.
another kind of done where, okay, the
Yeah,
record is ready. We're going to send it to the label
yeah.
and the PR people,
Yep.
and then we have to pick a day for it to come out.
Yep, you got it. And I think they're also waiting for, so Chuck the drummer is on tour at the moment with another band filling in. And he's gonna
Mhm.
play Warped. He gets to play, I think, 3 different days at Warped or something like that.
Very cool.
Pretty cool.
I'm very
And
glad they brought that back.
yeah, me too. And then Derek just put an album out. So he's finishing up the initial promoting on that.
Hmm.
Dane is playing with, I think it's Bob Marley's kid
Oh, Ziggy?
on tour. No, one of the other ones. I can't remember. It's so
Right
he's
on.
playing on tour. And Griffin Tucker, I think, is doing some stuff with Battle of Evermore. I think is what they're
Hmm.
called. And he's doing that stuff. So I think they're probably tying up all their projects so that they can then go full force on this one. But
Very cool.
it's close. So I'm excited. I really am.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear what you guys put out next. I mean, it's very exciting to me because I'm really getting into your music
Yay.
because it is my style. So I like it so, so much. So anyway, well, thank you so much for being here with me today, Nate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all your links down in the description of this interview so that people can find you, they can find your band, they can find your blog, all of that fun stuff. And
Very
thanks
cool.
to everyone for watching this episode of Thriving with Vision Loss. If this conversation meant something to you, please like and subscribe and tell us in the comments what stood out to you. You'll find links below for all the subscriptions, all of that stuff. And remember, vision loss doesn't mean loss of freedom, independence, or possibilities. Until next time, keep on thriving and have the best day ever.
Thanks for tuning into our series, Thriving with Vision Loss. If you would like to learn more about thriving with blindness or low vision, check out eleVIVO.com. If you have questions or would like to be featured in an upcoming episode of our Thriving with Vision Loss series, email Michelle B at eleVIVO.com. Links are in the description. The white letters on the black background fade as Circles by Classless Act